introduce yourselves.
Well, my name is Sam Lawrence, and I am co-director, co-choreographer of Culture Through Falling Birds.
And my name's Ellen Snar.
There's been an idea brewing for quite a long time about the possibility of a dance piece in the swimming pool, which was a really interesting idea of using that particular space. And then when that was discussed with the pool here, it turned out they were looking for an interesting way to celebrate their centenary. So it just came together really nicely.
My name's Peter Kendall, and I swim on a regular basis at this particular pool. But why I was involved in this particular event was because of a young lady called Fiona, who for a long time had fought very hard to keep the pool open. And she asked me, as it was an 100-year celebration, would I take part? So I said yes.
My name's Alana, and I'm Ruby Lawrence. I worked with 103 Falling Birds last in 2006 as a part of Improbable Picnic, which was my first experience with Ellen and Sam, and they asked me to come back, and I auditioned and applied to come back and do LiDO.
And I've worked with them before as well, but they approached me as a swimmer instead of a dancer, and I've known them for a long time, so yeah, that's how I got involved.
We do quite a lot of site-specific work anyway, so we kind of try to work in unusual spaces. So a lot of the choreographic process, it comes from the space that we use. And working in the pool, it's been challenging.
An adventure.
And a complete adventure using water, which is obviously not something that we're used to.
It opens up a whole new range of possibilities in terms of movement, because we're actually working with swimming as well as movement that takes place on a dry floor. So it's fantastic. But there's also a lot of restrictions, because there are things like the surface is very wet, and it's really slippy, and there's a lot of safety issues. So,
which has lent quite some interesting choreographic rules into the performance as well. Dancing when I was about 4, and I'm from Southern California, so I started swimming probably even before that. I've danced and swam ever since.
Yeah, and I've swum since I was about 5, I think. I just joined a swim club in York, which is where I've grown up, and yeah, I've just kept with it ever since. I really enjoy it, so yeah.
You have taken part in Commonwealth Games and Olympic Games. Did you do your training for those games here at Yearsley Pool?
And a lot of the training was done at Yearsley Pool and the old St George's swimming pool. That's where the York City Baths Club, in those days, in the 50s and 60s, did most of their training. But I used to come in this pool on an evening when everyone had gone, because I was friendly with the then manager, who was a chap called Mr Dales, and he allowed me in at 8:30 on an evening just to do the last hour.
How does it feel for your group to be a part of the 100th anniversary of Yearsley Pool?
It's a definite sense of community within York,
and there's a welcoming environment, definitely at Yearsley. And being a part of a celebration it's from the kids all the way up to the elderly, and everybody's welcoming, and we would come in for rehearsals and they'd be watching and interested.
It makes it feel like it's really part of the local community, and that matters a huge amount. And I think had we just decided to put this on in the pool at any other time, it wouldn't have meant the same to local people. So, and just looking at the evaluation we've had from the audience so far, lots of people are swimmers who come to see it, who know the pool and love the pool. So it means a lot. It makes it really, really special.
It's really encouraging a new audience, which is really exciting. And then as a part of the performance, they're like, oh, I saw that bit. And then there were workshops at schools, and the kids were like, you stole our movement, but it was the other way around. But it's been a definite sense of celebration.
Yeah, I think it's the best pool in York, because all the other pools, they're good, but here there's a really nice atmosphere, and it's all like nicely old cubicles, and it's just, I feel proud to be involved in it. It's good. Yeah, it's very good.
Now that this has been renovated, I think it's ideal, and everybody that swims it enjoys it. I come 3 times a week and meet people on a regular basis, and they all enjoy it.